point out about that series of photos. Firstly, Nick was the only one not wearing clothes in that bed. Okay. And also, I would point out, it just occurred to me again, Nick is probably the only person who could call 4 people in a bed boring. Okay, that's important if I want to keep my job. All right, so as one of the first people in Australia to speak to you this evening, I don't really count Nick, as you'll see in a moment. I'd like to welcome you to Australia. It's a land of beautiful beaches, magnificent wilderness, pristine oceans, cuddly, furry animals, friendly, trusting people you can really get along with. There are, however, some dangers in visiting Australia, which you may or may not be aware of. And as a result of that, we've generated some tourist-friendly maps that you'll be able to pick one up when you go outside of what you should and should not do and avoid. However, even on this map, you'll see that there are some things that are not indicated. There's a particularly pernicious and evil danger right amongst us, right here in our beautiful city. Melbourne, the most livable city in the world, except for the 4 people arranged on my right-hand side. They're trying to peddle to you an evil tenet, one that's so vile, so repugnant, that one have to ask, where is this coming from? Who are these people doing this to us? First, there's Luke. Lying Luke O'Neill. He's looking particularly surprised in this picture because he's found himself in a laboratory rather than in an airport lounge. Nick the Bogan Huntington, before his metrosexual transformation. But Nick, the Aussie flag and the flannel shirt is always a good look, even in Paris. There's Cat Lady Bryant. Anyone say more? And, except it's Claire. Maybe I should have got that right. That would be the start, actually. Yeah, sorry about that. And Kate Seditious Schroeder, shown here with her lab on their big day out. Really enjoying themselves. But even when you look at this, it's hard to understand what's actually going on. And I think you can get some idea of the answer of the secret of what this vicious cabal is actually on about by looking at the attendees at the first Innate Immune Memory Conference. That should be a bit of a giveaway, shouldn't it? Memory, innate? Don't really think so. Which was dedicated to the adaptive characteristics of innate immunity. The army of darkness is assembling. Notice that they're all absolutely identical. What they hate is uniqueness and diversity. They cannot tolerate it. We must all be the same and all act in the same way. And what do they really particularly hate? They hate antibodies. Antibodies are unique, they're specialists, they're different. Every one of them can do a different thing. Have you ever heard? Oh, there we go, there's some more things that are the same. A magic bullet. Have you ever heard of a magic dendritic cell? Have you ever heard of the $1 million granulocyte? Is an NK cell ever going to be the therapy or the breakthrough of the year? I very much doubt it. So what should we do with this? What should we do with this evil that's spreading amongst us or attempting to? I tell you, there are several things we should do. We should build a wall. We should build a wall and we should make them pay for it. There's something else we need to do. We need to round up all innate immunologists and deport them. We need to let the Second Amendment people deal with them. And you know what I mean, that's sort of a joke. But first of all, we actually have to have a Second Amendment, and then we'll get Second Amendment people. But lastly, and most importantly, I still got 27 seconds left, what's going on? The hat says it all. We need to make antibodies great again. Thank you.